Fire upon him. Fire upon him. Big up to once more for continuing for warm this iron with positivity. I want to say good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon, Africa. What's in that affects the entire Africa. And we're going to talk about our own coast, West Africa, because each and every country in the same system. It might be different a little based on cultural or traditional differences, but we go through almost the same thing, you know. So we're not care for specify any, country per se. We talk in general terms them, you know. And my title so far right now, policeman and don't become lawyer them. Policeman and don't become lawyer them. If you want to be a lawyer, if you don't go to law school. But policeman and don't become lawyer them. They don't know how to be police anymore. Only few. Only some. Only the one there what really meant for do the work. Or we understand the work. One thing I want to emphasize first before we continue this talk here, and I'm going to narrate and give you scenarios there. In journalism, we get what we call the 5 W's or the 4 W's and H or so. Pardon me if I miss one wrong. The when, where, how, etc. When, where, how, etc. For make sure say you investigate properly. As a journalist, you use the 5 W's and H. As a journalist, even when it comes to policing, I truly believe say them 5 W's and H they work. Because in other countries them we advance past we. And that's what they do. And that's what they use. What somebody can for complain, then go try for understand the complaint. There's not going to be a supposition towards a person in complaint. Now let me una understand before una overstand. Huh? Like give una a small scenario quick. And we go deeper a little, but we're not going to make them pass smack. Well, we the way how them raised in Africa, especially with the boy picking you the girl picking. If you get a parent we're very abusive per se or like forbid in picking them. Or if they not say you that possibly always a commit. Well, let's say for example, person can let you complain at us. You're not the picking. Person go let you complain to your parents in house. But your parents ain't no one investigate. Well, it go attempt for investigate. I hope so now they get to me. They go call you in picking. You can't, then you go there. What's happened? They can't let you complain. They say now so you do. What's happened? The moment so that picking open the mouth try to explain, now slap first to go meet her. Bye! Don't begin to deter the answer. Well, let's say you go take this or you go pour this. Now the picking one talk again for explaining your side. Another slap come back again. Bye! Well, then say now so and say, hey, we not saying that you do it. Now the parents they talk so now. We not saying that you do them. Or I don't believe what they talk. Now you want to explain, you can lie to me. Now the picking one explain himself again. Now na beats they come out. Whatever them beats done that picking. Now later now that papa or mommy go understand say this beat who beats me picking a beats and for nothing. When he investigates now and understand the talk. When I saw we police systems standing in Africa, where you go lay complain, it's not easy for me to listen to you complain. Because they're not going to ever allow you for talk. What's in the pain you, they don't want to understand them. If they want to understand them, then go set smart and listen. Any policeman want a good policeman, now a good listener. And while they listen, it only they ask questions then for understand your situation. Now when this thing happen? Now whose side this thing happen? Now whose time this thing happen? Now would I be there around? Or you get witness? Just things then for make sure say they understand you matter. But now we countries them. More what you don't go report. Other person don't go report. 2 different police them. They don't become 2 different lawyers them. Well, maybe if you express now your own side first, if you express your own side first, now counter questions there for data what you try for submit. Now they will confuse you. Maybe what you want to, because sometimes what you ask one, or you torment, or people and they torment you, not all things are able to come out one to. It will take time and process for you able to express and explain yourself. Well, in that process, you're not going to reach all the way. You complain, you're not going to reach so the half. You're not going to reach middle. The moment where you start, the kind of questions that they're going to begin to interrogate you or ask you. Now for determine what you go for say next. They don't victimize you. Now let me now say for an example now, una don't go complain at station. Then the next day or a week after, you go now for go meet the officers. Maybe person go complain about you. Now you ain't go meet the officer who them go complain to about you. When I back another problem there for explain yourself. Because that policeman don't become them people and the lawyer. If na me go complain, don't become my own lawyer per se. Because now anything where you want go justify, or the complaint where you want go raise, or the alarm where you want go raise, they're not going to give you the day of the time for listening to you. As you start, so the encounter. As you start, so the encounter. By the time you remember now, you don't upset, you say that come on, I have suffer. Because people don't know that I have for help me or for listening to me complain. Now we can't system than this. What about come on, they become victimized inside Africa and we countries them. What the policeman he work, not for investigate, not for be a lawyer, not for defend nobody, but for listen and understand the matter. Take down the information and move and go forward. But not to the country, not to inside Africa. For that matter, you really go to complain, if not take time. Now you don't go and get case. You ain't go to complain if you not take time. Now you don't go and get case. So again, I discussed yesterday about the judiciary. One of the main arm of government. To tell my own views there. And the judiciary, it consists of all the other institutions there where they serve for make sure say case go to the court. So if the one where they process information or materials there, not able to listen to complaints there. And what's in back so funny now then we African countries there. We quick for take side. We quick for take side. And they can so loyal to the side what they can take. You want to complain. The defendants don't get in own officer whatsoever. Then again, you ain't going to meet the defendant in your officer for tell and say, so and so. But believe me, and they will give you the time of the day. Maybe it not make a commitment. Maybe it don't take money. Maybe a famble would send people there. Maybe relation day. Maybe human business can mix back in between. Because the one thing is making big fool with officers them. We can't so money in human business. So all them things there, your case don't become a mice. Based on favoritism, based on relationship, based on girlfriend or wife business, or based on money or commitments, what they don't make. And once they don't make that commitment today, I don't care, you can take your case 10 times to them, they're not going to ever listen to you again because they don't make commitments to other person. They will always find way for twist and turn you around, deter you, you questions them, you concern, you complaints, they're not going to listen, they're not going to understand, and you go really feel like say, nobody don't even understand what you go through. You go begin to wonder why. Or you go feel like say you Chris. But you're not Chris, so now they want to make you Chris. If not take time, they go even accuse you, say, you know, you're not strong enough. Or, you know, you're not able to be a. Or they will begin to just spend different things to them because they don't want to solve the matter. Or you allow them forget to you. Etc. But me can't let complain, or people ain't gonna complain. So let you go understand and take action. Not so for me for continue for beer. But for you to take action, make sure say justice prevail. The worst thing you go ever do when you go to a police station, never go talk off. If you're not possible land book, never go talk off you degrees them. You don't put the case. You don't put the matter. Because that officer will not learn nothing. When not even go college. When I watch someone you get or ain't get, then you go mistake go tell and say you get a degree or you get a master's or you never pursue your courses in a college. Well, now minus spy you don't chop. Now minus spy you really don't chop. Because now ain't go feel intimidated. So because inland book, in things ain't go can't tell me how to do me work. Because in get small IQ now, in things they go can't tell me how to do me work. They can take this very personal. So inside salon, even if you don't go apply for job safe, you get a master's. Not ever go announce your master's. Go with the lowest paper where you get. But if now other countries them, now the highest paper where you get, now you go use. Because now that's thing then they look for. Person we don't learn. Person we more advanced. Person we competent. Then they seek you, then they first forget you. But at this we country here, you go mistake talk of your masters, you don't put yourself behind. You don't chop. You don't chop big time. And these concepts what we get for first issues them, about what the Lord now want kind to affect. Well, if you're not able to affect them, drain them. Now some of them they don't advise in this. If you're able to affect them, drain them. The one that went on land book go for. The one that will go for settlements na police station. Because they're not going to go do their work. Now that's them go tell you. Because they really know and do their work. Most of them they live overseas. When I all get different kind of neighbors still. When I go attest to this. Yeah, you neighbor when I get there for 2, 3, 4 years, you know easily when I smap talk. When I go in the same area, look you domots, look and domots, maybe for 5, 10 years. When I not maybe pass when I meet up na domots and they say hello, hello. Then they go inside, then they go inside. But the difference with America, they're all concerned. When I don't need for talk every day, when I don't even need for be party. But if they see something that take place now you host, bad they take place there, neighbor go must call police. Neighbor go testify for you. Neighbor go be witness. Because all my independent. Nobody not afraid nobody. You know they pull give nobody. So nobody not get liability or obligation to anybody. People that they do things out of the willingness because God did not their heart. God did not their heart. They believe in the truth. They believe in justice. Well, that concept is different from salon. Yeah, you can get 100 neighbors them. 99 there with you. 1 there against you. But that 99 there, you know go every one go testify to police. Even when they see the truth. Just because them back no want enmity for themselves. Some of them pointers they are a need for go the left now and ask them. Because some people in the arts for understand things them. When they lead people into madness. Majority of una starting with the law enforcement. When you get neighbors there, we're not ready for talk. Just because them back no one's problem. Now would I go talk? Them cool with you. They respect you. They like you. If them picking any help, they send them picking for come meet you, for come beg or for come seek assistance, and you assist them all. But what time kind of way you need them for go give testimony? It's not possible. Now we on natures than this. Now we on norms than this. Now we on sickness this. Now what's the way they go through? But in other countries then, it no matter. It no matter if they get problem with a neighbor. They will go defend you if they see something wrong. They will go talk for you if they see something wrong. So when I need for go to understand that with morality we kind of salon is very low. With ethics them, they're very low. With social activities them have to be social, is low as well. Because with social activities them, not club or the bar. But we not get any positive forum, who say person go land something. Past stars mostly is in page. Because all the other page them, na argument, alala, fet, cos. And my own page is distinguished from all the other pages there. And the only pages you can you learn something different. Or you hear something, maybe where they affect you as well. I make yesterday they talk say, but could they suffer, faith they not get justice. So many people in a salon where they don't take their land them away from them. Nobody not there for faith for them. So many people that they don't close their business, they don't give them all their spots. Nobody not be there for faith for them. So many people that they don't kill them, fambul them, their husband them, their wives them, them picking them. Nobody not there for faith for them. So many people that they undergo through so many difficulties them. Nobody not there for faith for them. Because the one way for correct, for starts the process, and then back on corrupt, which are the police. And we never judge them all. Because we get some them where they work diligently. Some them really they will fear God and they do their work correct. But majority of them don't fail with the people in Nassau and other countries them. Majority of them don't fail with all. So now me question again, now who's policeman you don't see better? Every day then stress pass me, you are the wonder why. But all what they go work, every month they pay them. It's not going to be enough for. But we working go to a police station with stress. You go meet in a station, them more stress pass, we where they go there with complaints, them more problems still. Then at the end of the day, maybe now you problems them, then go laugh at for make their own day go well. For make their own days then go smooth. Now people and problems them, they can laugh at or they can glad it sometimes so that they affect souls them, then feel like say they don't do something. Or then powerful. A very sad in our community. So how I want to conclude this? If most of you be one big lawyer then for defend people them, we cannot say for defend somebody in a court. If we don't go to law school. If we don't go to law school. When I say police, now investigator. Now for understand the whole, case matter. Then you pass them on. So people there where they create judgment. Now court. Not so for you for take side or be bypassed. So inside salon, we don't suffer. We don't be back and ready for suffer for a while. For a while. And that's not the truth. And some of them thinks they are, I'm not getting no panic for talking. And I know saying that make Tasmo can suffer. I know saying that can make Tasmo they suffer. But I need the fear for talking. Because them when they commit here, what they hear really truth, they know saying the truth. But why make una they do them? Starting out with your own picking, you go let complain. You not allow you picking self for explain. You don't beat and down. So the same way like your old criminal say somebody will not get pussy for facts from the moment you then go let complain, now sell you don't go. They never even give you the time for express yourself or explain yourself. Or for try to justify things still. We get policies in Africa where different from overseas. Where they can talk say if you not get evidence, you not get case, if you not get witness, you not get case. Not lie. If something really happen, overseas, not like that contextualize things first, overseas, then person can salon. Civil matter, you don't need witness. You as a single individual, you can carry your matter in a court. And it can push go forward. Well, this me on last matter, I want to make you understand, say, I truly believe, say, even the magistrate, the matter not be meet it. You know of it, but it really not be meet and proper. It really not be meet and proper. Oversee now, civilian can make case. And your case will be forwarded, forwarded. And they will investigate. Even through the proceedings in the courts, they will continue to investigate. Till they get understanding on what really they take place. Inside salon for create a case against one person in a court right now about 200,000 leons. So you can go 5 or 6 person in a court. Imagine how much you don't spend. Then ready for take first money. Then when you go there now with another second complaint, they say first can witness. Why make una be take the person money the first time if I believe say this person no be get case? Why make una be take the person the money from the beginning? Una be not say this person no get witness. But they take the money, they find way for settle the matter. Now when you go there now for reinforce for your case, they tell you say you no get witness. Una tell me if this correct. Not to me no more to experience this. So many people and they go through this. So many people them. And sometimes inside Saloya and other countries as well, even America, sometimes somebody they don't commit to them. And people in the see the crime. And this person shots and then people that do them. Sometimes what in the law go do, then go detain somebody. Then go detain somebody, tell somebody talk. Tell the truth come out. If me not be big man or me not minister, somebody commit, I call a officer, I say go detain this person. Wallahi, they don't go detain that person immediately. They don't go ask that minister for witness so. They don't go ask that minister if he get evidence so. They don't go detain that person immediately. If that person is saying that he don't do him, they go ask and say, well, show me or tell me would I do him. This day happen inside saloon. So why make the normal citizen we get the same concern, they never go make an arrest or detain somebody for your matter. But if not be big man, they go detain somebody. So are they open on eyes then small to them kind of matters they are where they take place. As long as you're not influential person, now phone call number you need from you don't even need self for going to police station. Now then they can meet you now for can take statements like yours. Policeman also can be a witness to matters them. That's on the back some way funny. And I go use me on as a president. I be put on the media middle net, what conflicts will they take place in my area, what neighbors them they cause, where I be go take officers them for kind of my own area. While officers them be there, then hear and see because of the threats, they come back. Sorry for my interruption. Sorry about that. I've been in for purchase another data. But I'll try for close this real quick and explaining also I will just stop. If an officer witness suicide and they threaten somebody middle net, the victim go take una pona station. Una come. Physically 2 of them see the threats or the cause, the mami cause, all kind, negative, wordings them. At that moment of time, I believe, say, if an officer see a crime, you get the right for arrest. You get the right for arrest. But what the officers, them, they tell me in a corner. Now, we will not get the patrol team forbid on day, and forbid on make the arrest. But you, not an officer, you can still arrest. You see, say, the DEPA violates, the DEPA commits, the DEPA threats another person in life. You not a witness. Physically, you there, hearing anything there. But the officers, they don't make any arrest. They say, wait, Sedo clean, come back to the station. We go tell the LUC, we go make an arrest because me not a witness to what's here area. Well, an arrest ever be made? No. They become a witness? No. And for all what's me pull in my pockets for compensates them just for the time. Just for the time. All things will be just void. Middle net, una can see, una can hear, una express the same thing what I express. Then in the talk say, if the patrol team for be there, I forbid don't make the arrest. Where you not your officer? Well, why make what dog clean out? You not able to make the arrest based on what you don't witness, what you don't see. If we all know more they work out with the truth, if partiality no more no day. And so then continue for victimize me. So one thing I go tell you again, me what make I know say Allah always the first for me. Because the same one the way can do me bad, I can always make sure say me goodness go na them belly. I can sense them back. So anytime a person they do you bad, say this person they do you bad. if you get not afraid for them. Now so you they tie them. Now so you they make Allah for cost them for you. You they allow the God send for work for you. Let your goodness stand at them belly. Then things say then they pimp you. Then things say then they control you. Then don't control on the situation. You know, at this don't treat them. But let your goodness always stand at them belly. If now you last step sometimes you get some pull and give them. And what go? Left action for them. I make them all take this my advice for the give us so. No ever afraid for do people in a way bad. Good. Do good to them. Always do good to them. One day it will reflect and it will tell on them. So I will continue for pray for Africa, yeah. Because I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up in Salon. I don't want to give up of Liberia or Guinea or Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, all them countries. I don't want to give up on them. We get a chance for overcome them things here we all face. You know, I know say prayer important, but now man get for willing for change. Now man get for willing for make a difference. Not so right now if you tell the entire salon say stop for 28 street, because me and Fine Face we discuss this part what they tell you so. Fine Face will all be the hangout small. He do something to make I respect him. Few things there. And not be the 28 street. As I say, I respect that. I like that. I say because the normal Solomon, dirty. I said, don't use so that for just him. Now he say, bruh, he say for create a change. He say not to all man go able to want to want him. He say, but it starts with you, the individual. So what is I want to try for say? You tell 100 people and say stop for 28 street. 99 go continue for 28. But you make the difference. You that one great person. You start for make the difference. Then you go begin to move up to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5. By the time remember, the whole police system don't change. Anybody who want corrupt, the good one and go say, this ain't it for go. But it starts with una, with just one person. And the message is again for the day now. Now, boy, again, Charles Muslims, the servants, aka Bepeko, we go close and so. Any more positivity, we come, we left for tomorrow, and we will continue another segment. But for today, let us digest everything on our heads, them, on our minds, them, and let sense can't into una. And for some of us don't fall victim, or don't victimize una pray to God. Una left una left, the ake there, to God. Let God punish them, let God fetch for una. Not give up in life. Not give up just because they don't honor you. Still get faith. Stand strong. Continue for push. Not to the end of the world. Not to the end of the world. We're not stay blessed.